Hi, Siggy here, with a guide on how to get to the Bevic Convention Centre on ARCorp Area 18. This is for all of you who want to visit the Invictus Launch Week Convention, but have no idea how to get there. I'll walk through how to get there from Area 18 Habs, where I am now, and then from the Area 18 Riker Memorial Spaceport. I'm currently on my map, accessible using the F2 key. It will show you a map of the location you're at, with notable locations marked. I've pointed out the clothing and FPS weapon stores, but there's also a ship rental and retail shop, a ship parts shop, a weapons retailer, and an admin office and trade and development district. In order to get to the Bevic Convention Centre, we'll need to head to the transit area. You can see the hab area here as we look on the map. This is where you'll log in, but that's not important for now. We're heading to the transit area on the right hand side of your map. This will take us to the Convention Centre, while the transit area on the left will take you to the Riker Memorial Spaceport. A nice function of this new map is that you can press the R key on a location, and in most circumstances it will set a route for you to follow. In this case, it seems that the transit location does not have that functionality, so I will set a route to a nearby area instead. Well, that took a bit of tinkering. We seem to have finally got a route, so we can make our way there now. It is a shame. It doesn't go all the way there, and it doesn't seem to set routes while you're sitting down. But hey ho, we've got one now. As we walk out here, we can see the clothing and FPS weapon and armor shop. Walking through this alleyway kind of thing will take us out into the main plaza. There's this wonderful art piece in the middle, and you can walk your way down past the turnoff for the ship rental and ship part shop. Further on past the hospital. This is where you'll respawn if ARCorp Area 18 is set as your main location. There's also a turnoff there for a food court. You'll want to head into the transit area, and as I said before, rather than going right here, which takes you to the spaceport, you're going to want to turn left towards the Bevic Convention Centre. I did forget to mention that if you look in the top left on the minimap, you can actually see the route that you set previously. We'll hop on the train here, which very conveniently had just arrived, and set off towards the convention centre. I will see you there. Now that we've arrived, and I've just realised I've had my chat on, so I'll turn that off. I'm going to want to get off the train here, and then head right. I do get a little bit distracted by these AI. They seem to be afraid of something. I assume probably some player managed to pull out a weapon and shoot. Who knows though. But you want to walk through here. It'll be a nice welcome. There is no map for this location. There's this tiny area at the transit that has a map, but once you get through to the actual halls, there's no map, so you won't be able to use that. But for now, you just want to go up to these elevators, and that'll take you up to the convention. I was wondering whether it was this player they were afraid of. Or once I noticed it, this AI that seemed to be phasing inside of themselves. Don't forget there's also a store here where you can purchase merch, I suppose. You can purchase clothes items that are branded with the day's manufacturers. Heading through this elevator here, you'll get the choice to go to the convention hall, and that'll bring you to the convention. So the doors didn't open there. Moving on. You want to head round this sort of entrance area. There is a hologram in the middle. You can watch it if you want. Occasionally there'll be a woman. But I think that might just be at the International Aerospace Expo. For now, there's just an Invictus Launch Week logo. You want to head up these steps here. And as you can see at the top of them is the main hall. So once we get up here, I'll say my goodbyes and then see you for the instructions from Riker Memorial Spaceport. I'm back, now in the Riker Memorial Spaceport, outside DefenseCon, which will be run by Drake and open in the last day of Invictus. So stick around for that. We'll get around to touring this eventually. In order to get here, you'll want to use your map, accessible through the F2 key. You'll need to zoom out from wherever you are at the moment, and you'll be able to see Stanton. You can look around at the planets, searching for R-Corp and then zooming in, or you can use the search function up here at the left, and search for Area 18, with no space. I figured that out eventually. If you're in a ship, especially a pilot seat, you'll be able to set a route here. You want to follow that and be on your merry way. And once you've landed at the Riker Memorial Spaceport, you'll be able to walk into this area here, and you'll see DefenseCon on the right, and the walkway through customs to the transit area on your left. Now we're going to head towards the transit area and get the tram to Launch Week. It is useful to note that it can be quite a maze walking through here, and you'll want to watch out for other players, because running into them can sometimes end in fatalities. You want to keep following signs for the transit platform. You'll eventually get to this area, and there'll be two stations. The one on the right takes you to the convention center, and the one on the left takes you to the Area 18 plaza. We'll be taking the one on the right. Here we are, arriving at the convention center. We'll travel through the tram tunnel in the front and along the lead up to the station. There is another tram already at the station here, so we'll have to wait for a little bit, which is at least an improvement from last patch, where the trams would just merge with each other. So, thumbs up for that, CIG. Now that we're pulling up to the station, the other tram having moved out of the way, we'll do what we did roughly on the other side, but the opposite. We'll turn left, walk past the history of the Invictus fleet, I think, from its inception to when it started doing tours around the UEE. We'll walk through here, turn right, and into the welcome lobby area. That'll of course be the shops for the merch on the left hand side and the right hand side, and then there'll be these 4 elevators here, and you'll want to enter them and head up to the convention center. Brilliant. The door's actually open this time. You want to head left or right, as you see fit, around the hologram, up the stairs, and again, as you can see, the ships of the convention center. So, hopefully this guide helped you, as you managed to find the convention center. I'll have one coming out later this week, or maybe today, depending on how quickly I get things edited, for a look around the RSI, Consolidated Outland, Argo, and Origin Day. So, day 1 and 2. And then I'll be back with days 3 and 4 at some point in the future. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful and enjoyed it, please subscribe. If you want to join the Astrodynamics org, information will be in the description. And if you're new and want to sign up for the game, information for that will also be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.